Today, I'm going to teach you about the Kroger interview process and what that entails when it comes to hiring new hires. Um, as of today, we are doing group interviews at Kroger, and that can be anywhere from 8 candidates down to one candidate. And each one of those candidate groups have different specs to each one of them, but they all revolve around our promise. Our promise at Kroger is to feed the human spirit, and so what that means is if you think companies like Starbucks, think of companies like Disney, Apple versus Android, all of those companies have done a tremendous job building a customer loyalty and a customer brand that is all about the experience. And if Kroger is able to match that level of service and match that um, customer experience level, then our company will be outstanding and those associates will be outstanding. And so when we look at candidates that are going to join our team, we look at a number of different things. We start with the availability. That availability is just that, is what the candidate is available to work. Our stores are open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. And so if a candidate is able to work 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. Sunday through Saturday, then they have what we call is open availability. And we just have them put any to any on Sunday through Saturday, open or close. Um, you have other people that don't have open availability and they get a little bit more restricted. We do look at that, and depending on what the store needs are, um, that can hinder the candidate's chances of getting hired on at Kroger, or it just depends on the situation. Um, the HR ASM does host the interviews. If they are a newer HR ASM, then the store manager or the HR coordinator would actually help them coach through that piece. And so we just try to get everybody as much experience as they can. And so the actual interview process is down to about 5 questions now. And we look at a lot of the engagement piece and a lot of the interactive piece. And so um, depending on how an associate is during the actual interview, depending on how interactive they are, how inclusive they are, and how well they work with others, depends on how they get that job. I know I currently have done a couple interviews at my current store, um, and most of the people there are amazing. And I haven't had a lot of bad interactive type of customers come in asking for jobs. But there has been a few that just flat out don't participate, um, and those type of candidates do get dismissed, um, and that's a little bit more of a different process. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We do ask about 5 questions, and those 5 questions are based off of Feed Your Future. I'm sorry, um, feeding the human spirit. And so, the first step is making sure everybody feels uplifted all the time. Um, Second step is everything fresh. Um, Third is in stock, so making sure we're in stock and making sure everything the customer needs is in the shelf. And the last step is improve every day. So you don't have to be the best at what you do today, but as long as you beat yourself from yesterday, that's all that matters. So that's pretty much the hiring process. So thank you.